Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna. I just got, well, I got put here basically because I quit after the last episode, and then it always puts you back at the beginning of the lever type thing, and this is that. Then I walked through here and I saw that there's a QR code here. It's interesting. I might have missed it walking up here. Yeah, it's very possible actually. Let's take a look at this. To me, the honor is sufficient of belonging to the universe. Such a great universe, in so grand a scheme of things. Not even death can rob me of that honor. For nothing can alter the fact that I have lived. I have been I, if for ever so short a time. Rebellion Arch. That's nice. I like that. It's a good quote. Let's. Okay, yeah, okay. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we have 2 of the robots and 1 of the 4 stars, so lots and lots of stars. I guess let's do another robot first and see if we stumble upon another star like we did with the first one, and if we don't stumble upon a star, then maybe we go and explore a little bit. It's a hat? Why is there a green top hat? What? What? What do I do with that hat? There has to be something, right? This can't be, or like this can't be just a hat that you can pick up and that's it. It has to belong somewhere, right? Have you seen this one? At last I saw the shadowed bars like a lattice wrought in lead move right across the whitewashed wall that faced my 3-blank bed, and I knew that somewhere in the world God's dreadful dawn was red. Very poetic. These QR codes here. Where does this go? There's a leg. What? And another piece. I can't really tell you what that is. Okay, so maybe I built like a statue or something. Looks like I have all the parts somewhere here. But where do I put them? Like, is there like, can I just start wherever? Do I just need the legs or something? Or is there like a platform or something I need to put it on? I'm confused by this. Let's carry all the pieces somewhere, I guess. Looks like there should be one here, and there is. It's the head. That is so weird. Where do I put them together? It doesn't feel like I just do it wherever. This is so strange. What is this? It's like a leprechaun type thing, right? Looks very red hair, the green top hat thing. So is there like a pot of gold somewhere for me to find too, or what's going on? This is very strange. What is this? Is this like the... Is this like the hip or something, and then the legs come out? I don't know. This is very strange. Well, we at least need another arm and another leg and a torso, I would say. I'm not an expert on anatomy, but I think that's what we're looking for, right? But where do I put them? That's still... Oh, right here, there's a pedestal right here. I probably put it right here. Okay, we can do this. There's another leg. We can probably start with that, right? No? No. Interesting. Maybe there's like another piece, like another platform piece or something that I need to start with? I don't know. I don't even know what this is all about. I was not prepared for this. Definitely was not prepared for this. Alright, let's get the other pieces. I should not have put them over there. I just wanted to collect them somewhere. Let's take this leg. Maybe we can start with that. I don't even know. Yes, okay. We put the... No. I guess he's standing on one leg or something. Because that other leg is like... bent. So maybe we need that first, the hip piece. There we go. Alright, but now we need the torso next. That should be easy to find, it should be pretty big. Right? Is this where the head was? It is indeed. That's not, guess not great, because then I feel like I've looked in a lot of places already. Maybe not out here, I don't know. What is this? Is this... Okay. Okay, so the torso is not just one big piece, it's several smaller pieces. I wanted to do a puzzle right away, but that had led us down a wild chase here, looking for parts of this weird statue. I don't even know. I mean, it's an Easter egg, I assume it's not part of the game. Well, I mean, it is part of the game, but not in the sense that it is relevant to our progress or the story or something like that. We need more pieces of the torso. Come on. Where could they be? Can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Have I looked over here? I think I have. What a weird thing. That is strange, right? I don't even know, like, it's probably a reference to something. Or maybe it's really just a leprechaun. I don't recognize it if it's from another game or something. Or if it's a specific leprechaun, I don't know. I'm not aware of anything. Like, this doesn't remind me of anything. Right now. Maybe once we put it together, maybe we get another hint or something. As to what this is. But yeah, we need more pieces. I don't think the head goes on here. It doesn't. And I can't put the arms on either. I assume no. I need more. Yeah, we need more torso pieces. Makes sense. I just don't know where to look at this point. And I don't know if this gets reset if I reset a lever. Or if it's like outside the scope of that. I hope it's outside the scope of that, but it might not be. And we might have to reset a lever if we try one, so I don't want to go and try one now. Before we put it together. So not a good position to be in for this video. So we're already 10 minutes in and I haven't done... I have not done much. And then there's still the possibility that... we should try that. Can I carry the pieces of the statue through the purple doors? If I can, then that means that there are pieces inside of the levers. And I need to carry them out of them. It's a possibility. And the souls of the dead shall be gathered into the spirits, and the spirit shall flourish. Alright, who said that? Staple poetry, okay. Did we read this one? We did. In this episode. Yeah, I don't see any more pieces pieces lying around. We'll just try if we drop it if we go through. We don't. Okay, so that makes me think the other pieces are inside the levers. We need to probably go back to the other one and get that at some point. Let's go over here and do a lever though. This one is called the swapper. And it has a fan, a box, and connectors. Well, it has fans, boxes, and connectors, I should say, because I don't know the quantity of any of those. Could also have jams, of course. And it definitely has some of the buzzer type things. Are they called buzzers? I don't remember. These guys. They're not quite as bad spheres of this universe. There's a star up there. Okay, that's good news, I think. Let's just look for torso pieces. It's a strange thing to be looking for. It is what it is, right? There was a star up here, okay. Okay, so we have a box here which is holding open this door, and then there's a... Okay, we can connect to this, this, and then maybe even this. Swapper. I'm not sure what I'm swapping yet. There's also a fan thing here. If I do that, it's gonna blow that thing right against the wall. Is that good or is that bad for me? I don't know if I want that. It doesn't really matter because they go back, of course, I believe. We can use this to open that thing inside though. And use the box for other things, potentially. Let's see, I can connect here and here, and here and here. Well, I didn't place it, but I hate that. I never check back. Like I always check, oh, I have all of that, but then I never check if I have that connection. I didn't do it even. Wow. Let's just make sure we connect to everything we can. Now everything is open. We'll take the fan with us. And just take a look at everything here. Okay, so this one is red, obviously. That's the thing that we need to worry about. But we don't get a second connector. Interesting. So I need to... Almost knocked my phone off the desk. We need to do something. I don't know what the fan is for. Actually, maybe I do. No. No! There. Didn't want to put it there. I don't know how to get up there at all. We'll worry about that later. So I haven't been looking for torso pieces. Let's do that real quick before we solve the puzzle. I feel like we can do it. But my plan is to put the box on top of the buzzer thing, blow it against the platform so that I can jump up on the box, ride the box, carrying the connector in, and then jump over that gate here, and then I have a problem. Because I don't have the box in here anymore. Yeah, okay, I didn't think about that. So maybe we can't do it. I feel like I need a second connector. No, there's definitely no second connector. That would make the lever trivial. I'm coming for you, don't worry. Just need to think this through. I jump up on top of this and then I can jump over this, holding the connector, but then I don't have the fan and I don't have... And how do I get blue from inside? I mean, through the windows maybe? Might be an impossible angle there, I don't know. The thing is, I carry the box outside, put it on top of this guy. I can't even do that, can I? Maybe that's what I need the fan for, actually. So now I can go up here. But I can't grab the fan back, can I? Pretty sure I can't. Very interesting. So now I could grab this guy and then go up here, and then I could try and jump in there. Might not be a good idea at all. Oh, it doesn't even go that far. Very interesting. I thought it would go far enough for me to get in, but it does not do that at all. Well, and I can't connect to both, can I? Oh well, maybe I can. That is a weird thing to think about. What if I connect both of them? And then I only have line of sight to one of them each time. If it goes back and forth. That is indeed something very interesting to think about. Now I can do this, walk in here, do this and walk in here. The question now is, will it ever just... Yeah, it does. That's crazy. That's really cool. I just need to wait for it to switch back to blue and then back to red and then we're through. That's really nice. That's a nice lever. I like this. It's good. I just need to wait. I need to wait for it to switch back. And then we go in here. That is it. That is cool. Caillou, you're free to go. What is that? Ah, that looks so strange. Is it like a coconut? I don't know. At first I thought it was another piece of the torso because it was green, but then the shape didn't look right, and then no, it's not. It's like a bowling type game thing here. Very interesting. Alright, let's do this. Welcome back, Uriel. There are threads available on the Gehenna billboard system. Show me the threads, please. We are level 4, so we can't access the historic location yet. My ridiculous name is Dog. What is yours? All this time, and it's really only just occurred to me, my name is ridiculous. Must be because everyone else's is equally, or more so. Where did it even come from? For a long time under Elohim's wing, I questioned this much, until eventually it was the undoing of my entire faith. What reason could there possibly be other than the random whims of a broken program? Says Borg, and then Frankenstein. However our names were assigned, the system has no respect for grammar. Mr. Marsuba. I often theorized they were drawn from some database deep inside the archive, but I was never able to find a connection. We read about that. It is an archive of random online gamer tags. 401. Seriously? We're all over in the other thread talking about this messenger fellow and the coming apocalypse, and you guys are in here discussing nomenclature? Dog, my status isn't high enough to access that thread, you troll. And neither is yours. Seriously though, if you can see it, copy-paste the discussion for me. Okay, so they're discussing me, that's probably the historic occasion. On about a night quest. Belial, I have no idea. Sink into this new experience, there are no limits inside your mind. And then there's an attachment. On about a night quest. Lamb, this is a lot of fun. Frankenstein, the map is an interesting feature but underused. The story is simplistic and full of anachronisms. 4 out of 10. Caillou. How to get the second ending? Rockwell. I'm pretty sure there's a secret location that's not always visible. Lilith. This reminds me of the blacksmith's work, though it expresses a very different philosophy. One could argue that this is reflected in the open world structure as opposed to the emphasis on journeys in the blacksmith interactive stories. Mr. Marciba says, there are indeed many anachronisms, but I believe that is part of Belial's ethos. Not one that I agree with, as you know, but more than just a mistake. Okay, play Underwater Night Quest. Ethos? I don't know. Okay, close your eyes. Underwater Night Quest. Play. Alright. New game. Your name is Arthur Setko, and you are a young human of the medieval age. You live in beautiful Gardariki on the Frisian coast. One day you're sitting on the beach, playing the piano, when suddenly a huge monster comes out of the water. Confronted, just wait and see you run away. Okay, so I'm sitting there playing piano and a monster appears. We'll just wait and see what happens. As it turns out, it's not actually a monster. You just thought that because you were startled. It is, in fact, a very large bipedal whale. It beckons you over to talk. Using whatever. We talk to the bipedal whale. Greetings, the beast intones. I am Hatmahit. I don't know, chief fish. I heard your beautiful music and was impressed. Would you like to become a knight? Sure, why not? Excellent, and follow me to my palace under the sea, where a mighty quest awaits you. Sure. Norfolk under sea. There's a palace over there. Choose thy destination. Well, we go to the palace, that's the only thing on the map. The palace of the chief fish. Well, I mean, the whale is not really a fish, but whatever. Hatmahit's palace is made of corals and gemstones. It floats under the sea, full of amazing colors. The guards are seals. Welcome, welcome, young human. I'm glad you came, for we have great need of your skills. A terrible monster terrorizes the deep, the dark serpent god Zmey Chernobyl. Okay. Okay. If we make you a knight, do you promise to defeat this wild beast? Alright, sure. I swear. Very well then, I pronounce you Sir Satko of Norfolk. Go and vanquish our enemy. You may want to prepare first. Alright. Ah, this looks like it might be a longer game. This is not good for video stuff, but I don't know, I'm having too much fun with this. We'll go to the old hut first, because it's closer. A smelly old hut. On a wide sandy plain there lives a hermit called Spatula Podrick Ivaniev von Zwieberhausen, who was once the greatest mage in all of Norfolk, but whose defeat at the claws of its mate Chernobyl has turned him into a wretched shadow of his former self. He sits in his hut all day, mumbling about the days that once were. In his hands he holds a powerful magical amulet, which he has forgotten how to use. Okay, we can ask him for the amulet, we can tell him to find himself, or we can kill him and take the amulet. I mean, we can't kill someone with a name as great as Bachelor Podrick Ivaniev von Zwieberhausen, so we'll tell him to find himself. Maybe he can help us. You tell Bachelor Podrick Ivaniev von Zwieberhausen that defeat is no reason to give up. He may not be the great mage he once was, or the hero he wanted to be, but it doesn't mean he has to be a wreck. Within each of us exists an infinity of time and space, and therein we can all find peace and contentment. All he needs to do is leave the struggle to others. After some hesitation, the old man gives you the amulet. He seems relieved. Alright, so, yeah, and by the way, I mean, Special is an English word, so I'm not going to explain it. Podrick is like just a name, right? Ivania is a... I don't know about the ye at the end, but Ivan is definitely a Slavic, a Croatian name. Ivania might be like a diminutive? No, not a diminutive. I don't know, maybe a different... I don't know. And von Zwieberhausen is German, basically. So von is like a sign of nobility, aristocracy. I don't know. Von, like off. Someone off something, and Zwieberhausen, Zwieber means onion, and Hausen, well, house is house, so it's like the onion of the onion house, basically. Kind of. But Hausen could also be like, it's also like an ending for like a like it could be a town or something, Zwieberhausen. He's off Zwieberhausen from the place that's called that. I don't know. But that's basically that. Alright, let's go back to the map and leave good old Spatula Podrick behind and go to the inn. Emmy's Underwater Inn. Emmy's Inn is a popular travel destination for mer people seeking to enjoy the restorative properties of the nearby thermal vents. It's a lovely building, 3 stories, classic Hypo-Tallahassian Norfolk style. Sounds very classic, yeah. Emmy herself is a kindly old woman, slightly round, and an excellent cook. Or eat something, sure. You sit down in a large comfy chair by a solid wooden table. You order the special of the day. The waiter leaves and returns after a few minutes with a delicate porcelain plate full of delicious smelling soup. As he sets it down, however, you notice a small problem. Excuse me, waiter, there's a shield in my soup. The waiter seems shocked. Oh dear, he says. Oh dearie dear, how terrible, how embarrassing. Allow me to apologize most profusely. He hesitates. Would you like to keep the shield or should I throw it away? Oh, we'll keep it. I mean, we're looking for gear to fight the Chernobyl monster. Chernobyl, so we'll keep it. Very good, sir and or madam. Very good of him to be as gender neutral as he can be. He says, handing you the shield. He brings you another soup. It's excellent and you feel profoundly sated. Alright, now let's get a room. We need to rest up before the big fight. You get a room on the 3rd floor. The room is slightly haunted, but otherwise fine. Just slightly, just a slight bit haunted. Do you want to have a strange dream? Sure. I mean, but a question. You dream of an eternal cycle of suffering, which is surprisingly funny. A singing clownfish who can see the future. And the future is the past is the future, the present is suffering. Surrounded by past and future. The clownfish is trapped in the fishbowl, where the stars never change. There's a cat, for some reason. And an infinite void that turns inside out, and you are the clownfish. You wake up with the strange feeling of half remembering something. The memory will soon fade. That's how dreams work. Alright. Oh, there's a temper now. Was it there before? Oh, we can look at our stats. At present, you carry the following objects. No weapon, but we have a smelly hermit amulet +1 and a shield of soup +2. We don't have the tourist guide and no lantern. We have to finish this in this episode. So it's gonna be a long one again. Mysterious temper, there we go. You're not quite sure how you found this place, but you can sense its power, even though the temple consists of no more than a few columns surrounding a fishbowl. An ancient magic infuses the place. A man dressed in rough robes approaches you. You have come, he says. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Kill him or run away? I want to listen to the words of Talos, or the word of Talos. I guess it's just one word. That doesn't really give me good options. I don't want to run away. Let's kill him then. Inexplicably enraged by the old man's words. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to attack this guy. You attack him. You grab a book of ancient Greek mythology which you find next to a column and beat him to death with it, screaming incoherently all the while. You feel better. In fact, you feel a lot better. You also feel very sleepy. Sure, sleep in the old man's bed. On the next morning, you open your eyes with a new sense of purpose. You're no longer afraid of failure. You remember the words of the greatest of all sages, the Holy Quantum. Failure is just an opportunity to learn something new. Your power has grown. So do we have a weapon now? No. And we have no tourist guide and no lantern. That's not good. What if we go back to the palace? Is there something we can do there? You go back to the palace to ask for advice. If I knew how to defeat Zmey Chernobyl, I'd have done it myself. Admehit grumbles. However, I just found this old tourist guide and I thought you might find it useful. Don't mind the stains. Okay, and now, okay, so we have the tourist guide, and now there's a new thing on our map, the Scenic Dungeon, so we'll go there. A beautiful dungeon in the traditional Norfolk style. Handcrafted stone walls rise from the sea floor, adorned with exquisite algae. An old brass lantern stands on a table near the entrance, but you're not sure whether you're allowed to take it. We'll examine it. Looking closer, you see a sign that says free lanterns. Sure, we'll take it. Take the lantern. Enter the dungeon. You enter the dungeon. The inside is as beautiful as the outside. A maze of twisty little passages, all tastefully arranged. Go north, go south, go west. So I assume I came in from the east. Maybe? Or maybe there's no way to go to the east. I don't know where I came from. Let's go north. We walked north for a while, noting the high quality of the interior design. Torches in particular have been placed with utmost care at very precise intervals. The effect is delightful. At the end of a long corridor you come upon a room in which a butler appears to be waiting for you. His face is made of skin. But underneath you can hear the whirring of machine parts. Greetings, good sir. I'm Samuel the butler. I've awaited your coming since the beginning of time. A prophecy spoke of your battle against the monstrous Zmey Chernobyl. Okay, what's that prophecy all about? Indeed, the prophecy was discovered on a machine containing text from the time before this world came into being. Said text prophesied that one day one would come to relieve Norfolk Undersea from its oppressor and make the kingdom his own. I have prepared a sword for you to accomplish this. You will take the sword. Excellent, I do hope you are successful in your quest. If not, please tell Zmey Chernobyl. I'm never sure, is it Chernobyl or Chernobyl? I think it's Chernobyl, I don't know. Or yeah, I don't know, Chernobyl should, it's like a, yeah, a reactor accident thing from like, I don't know how many years ago, more than 30 years ago? I think it was in the 80s, right? It's slightly before my time, but still, it's very, like, yeah. To send the sword back so I can present it to the next chosen one, will you? Very good. The butler goes somewhere else. We should have asked him about the monster first. I feel unprepared. Can we go back into the dungeon? A large sign has been put up near the entrance, closed for repairs. Alright, so we can't. I mean, we have everything now, so we go to the evil lair of Zmey Chernobyl. Are you sure you want to take on the evil serpent? Are you prepared? Attack! You confront the serpent god Zmey Chernobyl in his lair. The fight is long and hard, but at last you succeed, where so many before you have failed. You emerge from the lair, covered in blood, your hands trembling, a huge tooth embedded in your shoulder, carrying the head of Zmey Chernobyl. You are victorious. To the palace! You enter the palace, triumphantly holding up your trophy. The guards are clapping. Clapping seals, that's a nice picture. Okay, I can't believe you actually did it. Hatmate says, you are a true knight, you deserve a great reward. Okay, we can kill him and claim the realm, or accept we'll just accept a reward. I don't know. The greatest reward is inspiration. Hear my song and free your imagination. Hatmate begins to sing. The song is simple but hauntingly beautiful. You begin to fade. You find yourself on the beach where it all began. Near your home in Gadariki, or on the Frisian coast, playing the piano with your eyes closed. You feel like you just drifted off to sleep for a while, but now inspiration has struck, and you're composing a hauntingly beautiful piece of music in your head. Some of your friends worry that they'll never leave the village, that they'll never have any adventures, but you don't share that fear. You know that freedom is within you. You can find whole worlds just sitting here, gazing out into infinity. The end. That was really good. That was a lot of fun. Congratulations for exploring another world. Your profile status has increased from 4 respected citizen to 5 active contributor. Well, I didn't really contribute a lot. You have received 1 thread creation token. This will be available to you the next time you log in. Nice, so we can make our own thread now. This episode is so long. We should end it here. Now we'll start it off with reading that stuff in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little text adventure. I have a soft spot for these like old school text-based adventures. I have not played a lot of them. Actually made one once. Well, a friend of mine we did when we were like, I don't know, 13 or something like that. It was fun. It was a very primitive thing. There was a lot of go-to and stuff like that, but we called it our own text adventure. That was fun. I like text adventures. I have not really played a lot of them, but they are fun. I don't know. I don't know. I like this one. It's not super serious. I don't think you can. Like, maybe back in the day you could go super serious or something like that, but today you can't really. Have to be. It has to be like tongue in cheek, I think, to be enjoyable. But other than that, let's not waste any more time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.